Hey guys, Tag of Data 6. In my intro video I talked about how I was down in the basement with all the tools. So I've actually been working on trying to build a garage. I was given a 24 foot by 24 foot metal carport that had collapsed and it was banged up and a lot of pieces were bent and there were some holes in the tin and everything, but it was free. So I was able to get it, bring it back down to our house. It was just down the street. I was able to put it on top of the truck actually and drive it down here, and got it home, cut out all the broken or the bent pieces and welded them back together, and I've turned it into a 22 foot by 18 foot building. Bolted it down to the concrete slab that we already had in the driveway and started putting sides on it. So this is as far as I've gotten. Like I said, it was all just a big mangled mess, and I was able to bring it all and get it all put back together. There's some of the pieces that were broken and were welded back together, but just been slowly working on it. Started putting wooden sides on it. That's as far as I've gotten, just those two panels. But I do, it gives me a place to work out here when it's raining, and hopefully I'll have it all fully enclosed within the next couple of months, and then insulate it, and then get it wired, and have it as a workshop to work in. And that's one of the projects that I'm working on. But for right now, I actually do a lot of grilling out here, and so it's been working pretty good for that. I had to shorten some of the tin that goes up on the roof, and I couldn't get a lot of the lines or the holes to line up on the actual rafter supports. So I had all these holes that didn't line up, and I didn't want to put like caulking or anything in them because then that would have to run out. So what I ended up doing while I was on the ladder up in the roof, I went ahead and put a metal screw in, and then I cut a bunch of little square pieces and drilled a hole in each one, and I screwed those onto those gasket screws from underneath, and I was able to fill in all the holes. That way I didn't have them leak. Now, there was a puncture mark over on the back where a piece of steel had gone up through the tin, and so I had some extra pieces, and I just cut a patch and screwed those on the same way. Put a lot of sealant on the inside of on that back side of that patch, and then put the patch in. I have two, one like that, and then one runs across one of those. It's on the back side of one of those roof rafters, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm still working on it. That window frame, or that square right there, is going to be a window frame for me to slide the window in. I'm working on those over here. These are going to have a hinge on them, and I'll be able to lock them. And just using some pieces. I'm trying to repurpose as much as I can, and so far so good on it. That's just a little more work. And like I said, the building was free, the windows were free, and I've already started working on this one, getting the hinge put on. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, right now it's got a lot of junk, lawnmower, bicycles. Of course, there's more tools, Craftsman tools, by the way, and a workbench. Just there's a lot of junk in here right now. It wasn't this junky a couple weeks ago. Well, actually last week when I started putting this wood on the side, I had to kind of move everything over and just move stuff. But once it's finished and closed in, and we'll have electricity out here, and we'll also have it wired for the welder and all that to come back up here, so that all that stuff's not sitting down in the basement. So that's it.